There is not a whole lot I can say about the Leatherman Micra and Leatherman Squirt PS4 that hasn't already been said in literally countless YouTube reviews. These are two of Leatherman's best-selling tools for a reason, just being so inexpensive and small and lightweight. And yet, in something that's small enough to carry on your keychain, you get a very diverse, it's a very useful set of tools. And I will have one of these on my person, along with my knife, at any given time. If you're like me, though, you don't carry these on your keychain. You carry it folded up like this in the coin pocket of your jeans. And if you're one of those people that carries it like that, then you already are probably annoyed with this little split ring hanging out on the end, rattling around, making noise, or poking you in the leg when this is in the coin pocket of your jeans. And then you go to close the tool, and it flips over like this and pinches in there and keeps the tool from even fully closing all the way. And it gets really annoying after a while. The PS4 is no different. This will slide around on you as you open and close the other tools, and it'll get over here where it flips around and keeps the tool from fully closing, and it puts Mars in the finish on the edges of your handles. It gets really annoying after a while. So I was looking at my Micra the other day, and I noticed this little gap here by the tweezers next to where the split ring is attached to the tool, and this little tab, this little lanyard loop that it goes through. And I'm looking at that going, I wonder. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the split ring off of this tool. It's going to come right off. Maybe. There we go. Be careful not to lose that. And now your little lanyard loop where your split ring attaches can fold neatly into the gap by the tweezers. And this is working off of the same little slip joint that all the other tools work with, and being so short it's really hard to overcome the spring tension to get it to fold in there. So I found if you want to fold this like I'm about to do, you can pull the other tools out. I'll pull out the tweezers and screwdriver to where they're holding up the back spring right there. And then I'm going to fold this in with the tweezers and the screwdriver, and everything goes in all together. And now your little lanyard loop neatly fits in there like a so. Oh yeah. And the already excellent Leatherman Micra, one of my favorite multi-tools, is now even more streamlined and easier to carry. Pretty cool. And then when you go pulling the split rings off of these tools, obviously be careful not to lose them. If you did decide at any point you want to start carrying these on your keys. So I have like an Altoids tin where I keep Zippo flints and little odds and ends and things like that, and that's where these split rings will be going. Squirt PS4 is a little different in that you don't have all these tools opening from the same end as the lanyard loop, and this isn't under any sort of backspring tension at all. It's just kind of freely sliding around, and so it's even easier for this to be an annoyance, a nuisance than on the Micra. This is going to move around a lot easier, and I found even more so than the Micra, this was flopping over and doing this. So what we are going to do is we are going to also pull this split ring off here eventually. Maybe I should have gone ahead and done this off camera. There we go. And it's going to be a little bit different on the PS4. And I hope you can see this when I do this. A lot of people don't like the PS4's blade because you got a flat grind on both sides, but then your actual relief edge, your cutting edge, is chisel ground, which a lot of people don't like. And really, in a blade this tiny, does it even matter? I don't know. But where the tip of your blade is going to be kind of canted this way toward the outside handle scale, that is going to leave a little gap where this can fold in ever so neatly. I'm going to push it down in there and make sure it's all the way down in there so your knife blade's not hitting it. So to do that, and then to fish this back out later, if you did decide you want to put the split ring back on the PS4 or the Micra, you can use the eyeglass screwdriver in your Leatherman Wave, because everybody has a Leatherman Wave, right? Just make sure that's all the way down in there, which it is. And then your chisel ground blade is perfectly nested in there right next to that lanyard loop. Your cutting edge is not hitting the lanyard loop, it's not messing up your cutting edge. Everything is just a perfect fit. And it makes it that much easier to carry in your pocket, rather in your coin pocket, like I do next to my my knife. And looking at it now, it seems obvious, like, you know, like an obvious feature of these multi-tools. But I was looking around and couldn't find a video that anybody else had done of this feature, so thought I'd go ahead and throw that little detail out there. These are two tools I'm not going to be doing a full-on review of. There's too many people already talking about these, but I just had not seen that particular feature mentioned. I thought it was interesting and definitely useful. And from now on, when I carry my Micra or my PS4 in the coin pocket of my jeans, this is how I'm going to do it. It's way better this way.